So today is Balarama Purnima. So let us discuss about the Tattva of Lord Balaram. We'll try to explore in depth. Okay, who is Lord Balaram and the Tattva of Lord Balaram? Okay, so please type in the chat Balaram. Type Balaram in the chat. Okay, Hare Krishna. All right. Yeah, that's nice. That's wonderful. Amazing. That's very nice. All right, so we will start, and so let me tell you a little bit of things about Lord Balaram. Who is Lord Balaram? So, Lord Balaram is the first expansion of Lord Sri Krishna. So, um, Lord Krishna, this absolute supreme personality of Godhead is Lord Krishna, and from Lord Krishna comes Lord Balaram. He is the first expansion of Lord Krishna. Is Lord Balaram, and I'll just show you how it is. So if I share my screen, so it's like this, that the absolute supreme personality of Godhead is Lord Sri Krishna. And from Lord Sri Krishna comes Lord Balaram. And from Lord Balaram comes the Chaturvyuha. So the Chaturvyuha consists of Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. So this is the first Chaturvyuha. This is also called as the first Chaturvyuha. And from Sankarshana comes the second Chaturvyuha. Okay, so which comes like Vasudeva, Sankarshana, and Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. Okay, and from Sankarshana comes Mahavishnu, and from Mahavishnu comes infinite universes. Okay, and then this Mahavishnu enters into each of this universe as Garbhodaka Shai Vishnu. And within the universe, into the each of the atoms and each of the heart of living entities, Lord enters as Kshirodaka Shai Vishnu. Okay, so this is how it basically works. All right, so before we proceed, let us pay our obeisances to the Guru Parampara. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pasyata Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I would like to welcome all of you to this class. And today is a very special day, Balarama Purnima. So I thought we will discuss about Balarama Tattva to understand who is Lord Balaram. Because we have to understand everything in Tattva. Lord Sri Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tattvataha tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mayati sorjuna. That means the birth and the activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead are transcendental. And if we can understand in Tattva the birth and pastimes of Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, okay, then we don't have to take birth again. Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti soja. Okay, no more birth and death. Type NMBD in the chat. No more birth, death. NMB. NMBAD. No more birth and death. NM bad. Right? Yeah, that's right. All right. So I was saying, let me show you. Yeah. Let me share my screen. So we were talking about who is Balaram. So we said the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Lord Shri Krishna. And from Lord Shri Krishna, the first expansion is Lord Balaram. And from Lord Balaram came the first Chaturvyuha. The Chaturvyuha consists of Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. And then the second Chaturvyuha comes from Sankarshana. That is second Chaturvyuha, Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. From the second Sankarshana comes Mahavishnu. From Mahavishnu, infinite universes have come. And each of the universe, inside each of the universe, Lord has entered as Garbhodakashaya Vishnu. And each of the atoms, he has entered into each of the atoms, and he has entered into each of the heart of the living entities. And he has entered as the Kshirodakashayi Vishnu. So if I ask you from all of this, what do you understand? What is the position of Lord Balaram? Can anybody tell me? So what is the relationship between Lord Balaram and Mahavishnu? What's the relationship? Who can tell me that? Hare Krishna.
He's a personal expansion of Lord.
Yeah. Who is the origin of whom? Who is the origin of whom? What is the relationship between Lord Balaram and Mahavishnu? So it's like Mahavishnu, from whom all these universes come, right? So he is actually an indirect expansion of Lord Balaram. So that means he's not direct expansion of Lord Sri Krishna. Indirect expansion of Lord Balaram. So everything, all the expansions of Vishnu are coming from Lord Balaram. So this is about Lord Balaram. Okay. So how many of you got that? That Lord Balaram is the original Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna and Balaram. They have come as the sons of Devaki and Vasudeva. And they are not ordinary living entities. They are the Supreme Personality of Godhead themselves. Both of them are Supreme Personality of Godhead. How is it possible that both of them are the Supreme Personality of Godhead? It is possible, just like a candle which is used to light another candle. Similarly, Lord Krishna uh, expands into more expansions. So Lord Krishna expanded himself into Lord Balaram. And then that's how, all these incarnations come. The first Chaturvyuha, second Chaturvyuha, Mahavishnu, and then Garbhodakashaya Vishnu, Kshirodakashaya Vishnu, and so that is how Lord is pervading all over the universe. Okay. So now let us try to see, like Lord Balaram, what are the different kinds of incarnations that he takes in different incarnations. Okay, let's just try to see that. So when Lord came as Lord Shri Krishna, right? So Balaram came as Balarama. Balarama is the elder brother. So before that, Lord Krishna's incarnation was Lord Rama. So in the incarnation of Lord Ramachandra, can you tell me what was the incarnation of Lord Balaram?
Lakshman.
Lakshman. Lakshmano, Lakshmi Sampanna. Right? Lakshmi Sampanna, Lakshmana. So Lakshmana is dedicated to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So what do you remember when you think of Lakshmana? What is it that comes to your mind? Just tell me. What is the single thing that comes to your mind? What is Lakshmana known for?
Brother of Ramchan. Loving brother of Ramchan. Lord
The
Ramchandra.
younger brother of Ramchandra. And
And the
how does he
daddy.
serve Lord Ramchandra? How does he serve Lord Ramchandra? So when Lord Ramchandra was exiled for 14 years, who accompanied him? How many
It
brothers
was
were?
Lakshman only.
Yes.
Lakshman and Sita Devi.
How many brothers were Lord Rama?
Three.
Including him, Satrajit.
Rama, Lakshmana, Bharata, Shatrugni.
Shatrugna.
Four, right? Corresponding to the four Chaturvyuhas, right? Vasudeva, Sankarshana, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. Lord Ramchandra is Vasudeva. Lakshmana is Sankarshana expansion. So Lakshmana, when Lord Ramchandra was exiled, he came along with Lord Rama. And tell me something, when Lord Ramachandra went to kill Tataka along with Vishwamitra, did Lakshmana accompany him? Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes. So he accompanied him even when so there is not even a single moment Lakshmana cannot stay with Lord Ramachandra. So he always wants to serve Lord Ramachandra. So it is said that for 14 years, Lakshmana did not sleep at all. He neither slept nor he ate. For 14 years, he did not sleep. So that is the service mentality of Lakshmana. So this Lakshmana is the incarnation of Lord Balaram. We are trying to understand who is Lord Balaram and what is his tattva here. Okay. Now let us try to understand in more depth. So when Lord comes as Vishnu, can you tell me who is Balaram?
Ananta.
Ananta
Ananta.
Sesha. Ananta Sesha is a snake, is a multi-hooded snake, right? Ananta Sesha. Lord Balarama's expansion, Ananta Sesha, is the multi-hooded snake, right? So, split like this. So, Ananta Sesha, Lord Vishnu is sleeping on a very peculiar bed, is it not? So, generally, we sleep on a sleep well mattress, right? But you see, Lord Ramchandra is sleeping on a bed of a very big snake, right? And it's like a temperature controlled snake. Is it a bed? You see, if it is going to be hot outside, the bed will become cool. And if it is cold outside, the bed will become hot. Temperature controlled. He wants to give utmost comfort to Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu is sleeping on the bed of Anantashesha. Anantashesha. He is sleeping on Anantashesha. So can you see how much Anantashesha is serving Lord Vishnu? So Shesha means whatever is remaining. So whatever is remaining, he will just finish it. Whatever is remaining, he will finish it. All the seva, he will do it. Whatever seva is required for the Supreme Personality of Godhead, you see, Lord Balaram is always eager to do that service for Lord. Okay, are you able to understand this? Let's explore again once more. Let's just see this, okay? So we said that when Lord is in the Lord Vishnu incarnation, that is a Purusha Avatara, Balaram is Ananta Shesha, who has become a bed for Lord Vishnu's Yoga Nidra. Lord Vishnu is in Yoga Nidra. He does not sleep, but he is in Yoga Nidra. Okay, so all the material universes are created from that Yoga Nidra. Right? And when Lord came as Rama Avatara, he has come as Lakshmana, and he assists him in the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. And another interesting thing is Anantashesha. See, I'll tell you some interesting things about Anantashesha. So we said that there are infinite universes that come from Lord Vishnu. After they come out from Mahavishnu, all the infinite universes, can you tell me upon whom do these universes rest? Where do they rest? Who is lifting all the universes?
Garbhodaka Sai Krishna.
No. Any guesses?
Krishna's energy.
No. Actually, all the universes are like infinite universes are like mustard seeds. How big are mustard seeds? Do you use mustard seeds for seasoning in your house? How big are they? So, in front of Ananta Shesha, all the universes are like mustard seeds and they rest upon him. So that's why it's called Balarama. Bala means he is a strength, right? He's a supremely strong, right? And then another thing is in the pastime of dissolution of the universe, when 100 years of Lord Brahma is finished and when the entire universe is supposed to be wound up, at that point of time, see, there's a fire that comes out of the Sankarshana, okay, Mahasankarshana, or from Ananta Shesha, each of the hoods, there's a fire that comes out, okay. He also participates in the annihilation of the annihilation pastime. So there is so much of fire that comes out of the each of mouths of Ananta Shesha, and that is so powerful that it burns the entire universe into ashes. So that is the power of Ananta Shesha. See, that is the power of Ananta Shesha. This Ananta Shesha, who is always eager to serve Lord Vishnu. Okay, what can be a better example that he has become the bed. So if Vishnu wants to sleep, he becomes the bed. Right? When Lord Ramachandra he is performing his pastimes, Lakshmana will first go and he will ensure that everything is fine. And in the night, he will be keeping a night vigil for Lord Ramachandra, and he'll be serving Sita Devi, and he'll be constructing the house, and whatever is necessary for Lord Ramachandra, Lakshmana will be eager to be doing it. Right? See, who is the mother of Lakshmana? Anybody can say?
Sumitra.
Sumitra. Sumitra Devi. So when Lord Ramachandra was about to be exiled, Sumitra said to Lakshmana that just think that forest is Ayodhya. From now on, for you, forest is Ayodhya. And for you, from now on, Dashrath Maharaj is, who is Dashrath Maharaj from now on? Who is Dashrath Maharaj? Who is the father from now on? Just like how Dashrath Maharaj is to Lakshmana, he is Ramachandra. Ramachandra. So he says, just think that the forest is Ayodhya. Just think that Dashrath Maharaj is Lord Ramachandra. And you just think that I am Sita Devi. Right? Mother is Sita Devi. Mother and father. Just like how you serve your mother and father, you must serve Lord Ramachandra. So Lakshmana is willing to serve. Right? And he's always willing to serve Lord Ramachandra. Right? He's always there. You see? In participating in the service. Now let us come to the pastimes of Lord Sri Krishna. So now, Lakshmana, he had a little bit of difficulty actually performing some pastimes. Do you know which pastime was very difficult for him to execute? Any guesses? He had to he had to take some orders which are very difficult to do also for him. But still he did it. Can you guess what is that which is very difficult for him to perform? Actually, nothing is difficult for Lakshmana. But there were some instructions which were very difficult for him to perform. What was that?
When Sita asked him to go and to find out whether Rama was, in problem, he did not want to leave Sita and go, but she kind of told him that you have some selfish interest, looks like.
Okay.
Probably
Okay.
that is the time.
Okay. That was difficult for sure. But there was more difficult when Lord Ramachandra had given him one instruction. He said to Lakshmana that you take Sita Devi, okay, who is at that moment pregnant at that time. He said, you just leave her in the forest and come. Yes?
Yes, that's the most difficult.
Yeah, and also once he also says that for Agni Pariksha also he says just set up a fire, just set up the fire. Lakshmana sets it up, and he says, okay, leave Sita and come. And it's such a difficult thing. So Lakshmana said to Ramchandra that, okay, this time I am your younger brother and I have to follow your instructions. But next time, I don't want to be your younger brother. I don't want to be your younger brother. So what does he want to be? Elder brother.
He came as a Balaram.
Elder brother. Dauji. Dauji means, in Vrindavan, they say Balram is Dauji. Dauji means elder brother. Krishna Kanaya, Dauji ka bhaiya. Krishna Kanaya, Dauji ka bhaiya. So Lord Balaram is like the elder brother of Lord Krishna. Now he is also participating in Krishna's pastimes, right? So what is the pastimes that he's doing? And Krishna, little Krishna, is eating the mud. So Lord Krishna is eating the mud of Vrindavan as if like, prasadam. Sometimes when we go to some holy places, we take the mud as prasad. Is it not? So like that, Lord Krishna wanted to take it as prasad, right? Like bhoga, is taking the mud of Vrindavan. Okay, because that mud is so pure, right? So then, what is service that he's doing? He's going to Yashoda and complaining. He's going to Yashoda and complaining. He goes to Yashoda and says, you know what Lord Krishna is doing? You know what Krishna is doing? He's eating mud. Go and find out. Then Yashoda comes there and says, what are you doing? Says, no, nothing. I'm not doing anything. But Balram said that you're eating mud. And Krishna said, no, he's lying. Balram, he lies against me, he complains against me. Simply he complains. Actually, I'm not eating any mud. Why will I eat mud? Open your mouth. Then he opens his mouth and then she sees the entire universe. Entire universe is seen by Yashoda, right? So what is Balaram doing, right? Balaram is going and complaining, right? So one day, Lord Balaram, like very, very little children, right? Balaram and Krishna. So Balaram comes to Yashoda and he says, so when Yashoda was chastising Krishna, then Balaram comes to Yashoda and says, Yashoda, do you even know who is Krishna? He says, who is Krishna? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. All the incarnations of the Lord, okay, that you are worshipping, Vishnu, Rama, Narasimha, Vamana, everything is Krishna. Then who are you? He says, I am Lakshmana. When I was in the previous birth, I am Anantashesha. Then what is the reaction of Yashoda? Any guess? What does she say? She says, Acha, all the incarnations have come inside my house only. Run from here. And she chases him. Right? So that is the sweet pastimes. Right? So Yashoda is not able to believe that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna himself. And Balaram is telling the truth. That do you know who is Krishna? Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Did you know that? But he's so small. He's a tiny, small boy. He's coming and telling. Yashoda is saying, Acha, all the incarnations have come inside my house now. Run from here. Right? So what does Balaram do? Let us see some pastimes of Lord Balaram. How does he reciprocate? How does he serve Krishna? We will see that. So beautifully he serves Krishna. See, one thing about Balaram is that he tries to serve Lord Krishna in every possible way. In every possible way. Let us see what are all the possible ways in which he serves Krishna. So there are how many rasas are there in which we can serve Krishna? 5 primary rasas. How many? 5 primary rasas. Can anybody name them? What's the first?
Yes, Shantras,
Shantarasa,
Dasyaras,
Asyaras,
Sakyaras,
Sakyaras,
Vatsalyaras,
Vatsalya,
and Madhuryaras.
Madhurya. So what is Shanta?
Like Rishis and Munis.
Yeah.
Shanta.
Shanta means neutral. Right? Neutral. Just like how Yeah, like the rishis and munis have, or the cows are to Krishna. They are serving in a shanta rasa, neutral rasa, right? So how does Lord Balaram serve Lord Krishna in the shanta rasa? Lord Balaram, he expands into the entire Vrindavan. So Lord Balarama himself expands into the dham. So any dham of Lord Sri Krishna is Balaram. You see, Balaram. So he expands into the dham and he is reciprocating with the Supreme Personality of God. In Dasya, Dasya means what? Servitude, servant, right? Servitude. So how does Balaram serve Lord Krishna? When Lord Krishna goes to graze the cows, and sometimes Lord Krishna becomes tired after going through all the forests and taking the cows. So Lord Krishna will sleep. So when Lord Krishna sleeps, what does Lord Balaram do? He will,
He will offer his thigh to for him to like.
yeah, he'll offer. Not only that, he will massage the feet of Lord Krishna. He will massage the feet of Lord Krishna. So in that way, he's acting like a servant. So he is making sure that Lord Krishna is very comfortable. And then Sakya Rasa. Sakya means what? Friendship. So what is the friendship mellow in which Lord Balaram is serving Lord Krishna? You see, in Vrindavan, all the
Gopas.
children, yeah, the Gopas, everybody, uh, in what they play a lot of games, right? So you all have also played a lot of games when you were children. So what is the first thing that you do before starting the game? What is the
Put
first
a
thing that
toss.
hmm?
We put a toss,
You put a toss and then
then select.
yeah, select, divide into two groups,
Make
correct?
teams.
You make teams. So what are the teams that Krishna have? So there are two teams always. What are the teams? Guess. First team is Krishna's team. And the second one is Balram's team. Got it? So they'll be splitting into two teams always. Krishna's team and Balaram's team. Right? And then they will start the match. So they'll be playing kabaddi, kho, tug of war. So Krishna will be on one side and his team is on one side. Balram is on one side and his team is on one side. So they will both have to pull tug of war. Now who is strong? Lord Krishna or Lord Balram? So one of them will win. So that is a friendship. This is called Sakya Rasa. Right? And sometimes they will do wrestling match. You see? Lord Krishna and Balram, they will wrestle. And one of them has to defeat the other. So this is the loving reciprocation that they're having with each other. See, Krishna's team and Balram's team. And whoever loses, what is the condition is the losing team has to lift the winning team on their shoulders and walk. That is the condition. Okay. So that is how Sakya Rasa. Next, Vatsalya. So Vatsalya means what? Parenthood. So how does Lord Balaram reciprocate with Lord Krishna in Vatsalya? Any guesses? So what kind of parenting does Lord Balaram do to Lord Sri Krishna? Hmm? So he's like the elder brother, right? So when you have two boys, right, the elder brother and the younger brother, so what do? You tell the elder brother to take care of the younger one, is it not? So the elder brother will take care of the younger one. So if the younger one is going away somewhere or he's running away, the elder one will call and he'll take care, protect him, right? He'll stop him from getting hurt, right? So Vatsalya. So like that is also parenthood. Like elder brother is also acting like a father, like parent. So like that, Lord Balaram, he takes care of Lord Shri Krishna. So he's taking care that he's fine, he's eating properly on time, and he's comfortable. He's ensuring that he is fine, he's comfortable. That's Vatsalya Rasa. And something very interesting. Madhurya. What is Madhurya? What is Madhurya? Conjugal love. Okay, conjugal love. So it's like a lover. It's just like a lover, just like a lover, right? So Lord Balaram, he comes as uh, Ananga Manjari, as like one of the assistants of the gopis, and then he performs a dance with Krishna. So in that way, he is also serving Lord Sri Krishna in the Madhurya Bhava. So that means you just see how he is serving. In the Shantarasa, he is serving in the neutral as Vrindavana. Or not only that, Balarama, he expands into any kind of articles of worship of Lord Krishna. If you want to worship Lord Krishna, uh, any article of worship, it is Lord Balarama's expansion. Or if you want to do the kirtan of Lord Shri Krishna, all the musical instruments that you have, for example, like the mridangam that you will be using for the kirtan of Lord Shri Krishna, is the expansion of Balaram. So in the neutral way, he's expanding as a dham and all the articles of worship as even as a mridanga. The dasya rasa as a servant, he's actually serving Lord Shri Krishna by massaging his lotus feet. In the sakya, as a friendship, as a friend, he's also playing like a friend with Lord Shri Krishna. The vatsalya bhava, parenthood, right? He's taking care of Lord Shri Krishna, right? And in the Madhurya Bhava also, like a conjugal lover as Ananga Manjari, he is also participating in the Rasa Leela of Lord Shri Krishna. So that is how Lord Balaram is participating in multiple pastimes of Lord Shri Krishna. How many of you are getting what I'm saying? See, Lord Balaram, let us try to understand something more deeper. And we spoke about multiple pastimes. But I think we forgot about one pastime of Kali Yuga. What is that pastime? Anybody can say? Who is Lord Krishna in the Kali Yuga?
Nityananda.
Chaitanya
Yeah,
Nityananda.
Chaitanya. So when Lord Krishna came as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so who was Balaram?
Nityananda Prabhu.
Nityananda Prabhu. Okay. Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Okay, we'll come back to this again. We'll see some pastimes of Lord Nityananda also. How he was following the instructions of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay. And now what we will do is we'll just try to understand what is the relationship or of Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. I mean, how does Lord Krishna think about Lord Balaram? So actually, if you want to approach Lord Shri Krishna, you have to approach through Lord Balaram. You see, if you worship Lord Balaram, okay, Lord Krishna becomes very pleased. Can anybody tell me why? More than his own worship. If you worship directly Lord Shri Krishna, he may not be so much pleased as much as you worship Lord Balaram. Can you tell me why? Can you guess?
Lord Krishna is always pleased if we serve his devotees.
Yeah, that's right. If we serve his devotees, he becomes very pleased. And who can be a better devotee than Lord Balaram? Because we are seeing here how he is serving Lord Krishna, right? In multiple possible, in every possible way. He's always eager to serve Lord Shri Krishna, right? He's
Is it
always
devotee or expansion, Prabhuji? Same thing.
expansion, devotee, both.
Same.
Actually speaking, Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, both of them are Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, both of them are Supreme Personality of Godhead. So I'll tell you, let's see that also, that part also. Okay. So Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram, both of them are Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's not that Krishna is a greater Supreme Personality of Godhead or something like that. Okay. They're both the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but the difference is Lord Balaram is in the mood of serving. And Lord Krishna is in the mood of getting served. So Lord Balaram is serving Lord Shri Krishna. So he's in the mood of service. He's always serving Lord Shri Krishna. And Krishna is in the mood of taking that service. But nonetheless, both of them are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we were saying if you worship Lord Balaram, Krishna becomes very pleased because Krishna is the reservoir of good qualities. And one of the good qualities that Krishna has is gratitude. And if anybody does even a small good thing towards Krishna, he remembers it forever and he reciprocates that good with them. So then what to speak about Lord Balaram, who completely, in 100% he, serves Lord Krishna all the time. All the time he's in the service mode of Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna becomes very pleased actually when Lord Balaram is worshipped. You see, it's very important. We have to understand that. And let's try to understand one more thing. So what is the actual tattva of Lord Balaram? So what is the tattva of Lord Balaram? Anybody can say what tattva is Lord Balaram? It's the Guru tattva. Guru. So the Guru, what does Guru do? Right? Guru, he is serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So in the Shikshashtakam, there's a verse that says, Shri Vigrahara Dhananityanana Shringara Tanmandira Marjanadav Yuktastatha Bhav Yatayeva Sadbir Kintu Prabhur Vande Gurum Sri Charanarabinda. That means a guru engages the devotees in the deity worship of Lord Sri Krishna. Okay, he is engaging the devotees. See, Guru also, what does Guru do? Guru is personally serving Krishna. Okay. And not only that, he engages his disciples in the service of Lord Krishna. So this is the secret. Guru Tattva. A guru is personally serving Lord Shri Krishna and he engages his disciples in the service of Lord Krishna. Such a person is actually called as Guru. So the perfect Guru Tattva is Lord Balarama. Balarama is actually the Adi Guru. Original Guru is Balaram. Okay. So he is engaging in the service of Krishna. Right. In all the different incarnations, he is serving Lord Shri Krishna. Right. And he is engaging all the devotees in the service of Lord Shri Krishna. Okay. In different ways. So Guru Tattva is Lord Balaram. That's why Balaram Purnima is very important. It's very important that we celebrate this festival and we remember Lord Balaram and we worship Lord Balaram because he is the original Guru. He is the original Guru. Okay. Yeah. So there are many pastimes of Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. We will see some pastimes now. Okay. So we will see one pastime. So what happens is when Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I'll tell you one pastime. This is from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's pastimes. Okay, there was one devotee called Raghunath Das Goswami. This Raghunath Das Goswami, he was a son of a very rich person. Very rich person. He had a very nice wife and a very nice house and he was extremely rich. But he was extremely attached to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wanted to become a personal servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He wanted to become completely renounced. But then his parents were not allowing him to become renounced. He had so many guards, around 10-20 guards. So he's always trying to jump out of the house, he'll jump off the wall and then the guards will go and catch him, bring him back. All the time, every time he tries to run, guards will catch him and bring him back. Every day he'll again run off and again try to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He's not able to meet. So like that, multiple times it happens. He even goes to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu once successfully. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not accept him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not accept him. He says, go back home. Go back home and be a good grihastha. Go home. He goes home. Then one day what happens? He runs away once and then he comes to a village called Panihati. There's a village in Bengal called Panihati. So in that village, he sees that Nityananda Prabhu is sitting and around him so many devotees are sitting. And from a far distance, he pays obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu. When he pays obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu sees Raghunath Das Goswami and he calls him, come here, call that fellow here. And he comes here. And then he says, how dare you that you approach Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without my permission. See, he says, how can you approach Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without my permission? You have tried to approach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without my permission. You are an offender. Therefore, I will give you punishment. Now you have to take the punishment. Are you ready for the punishment? Raghunath Das Goswami says, yes, yes, my dear Lord. I'm ready for whatever punishment you are going to give me. I'm going to take your punishment. Then Nityananda Prabhu places his lotus feet on the head of Raghunath Das Goswami. He puts his feet on the head of Raghunath Das Goswami. And then he says, okay, my order is that you have to do a festival now. Okay, Dahi Chivda festival. That, that is chipped rice, poha with dahi. You have to feed all the devotees who are here. All the villagers who are here. Everybody who is there here. All the villagers, everybody. He's very rich. Raghunath Das Goswami can even feed the entire country if he wants. He's so rich. So he says, okay, you have to feed everybody. He says, this is my danda. This is my punishment. So then he arranges for the dahi chivda. That means the dahi and poha, rice and chipped rice. Dahi and chipped rice for all the devotees. And everybody very nicely takes that prasadam. And afterwards, after that, he is able to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he becomes successful. So the point here is that without Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, we cannot get Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? That is, without the mercy of Guru, we cannot get Krishna. Without the mercy of Lord Balaram, we cannot get Lord Sri Krishna. That is the reason why Lord Sri Krishna says that you have to come through my devotee. You have to come through my devotee. It's not possible. So it's just like, there is a system for everything, right? For example, if you have to apply for some passport, or if you have to pay tax, there is a system. For application of passport, there is a system. For application of gas connection, there is a system. For everything, there is a system. You don't go directly and pay to the finance minister your tax, right? You pay to the tax officials, correct? So for everything, there is a system. So Lord Krishna's system is like this, that we have to approach him through his devotees. So if you want Lord Sri Krishna, you have to approach him through Lord Balarama. So Lord Balaram is the Guru Tattva. If you want Krishna, you have to approach Guru. Tatvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. And this Lord Balaram is very interesting. We'll hear some pastimes. Lord Balaram is very angry generally. Okay. Why is he angry? Because he is Adishesha, right? Adishesha, Anantashesha snake, right? Very angry snake. So let us hear some pastimes of Lord Balaram, how he becomes very angry. Right? So first let us hear the pastime of Yamuna. Okay, so we'll hear the pastime of Yamuna. So one day what happened? Tell it. So this is in Vrindavan. Okay, Lord Balaram. I don't know, many of you may be knowing, may not be knowing. The thing is, just like how Lord Krishna has got gopis, correct? He performs Rasarila with his gopis. Am I right? How many of you know that Lord Balarama also has got gopis? Type D and K if you did not know. Type D and K if you did not know that Lord Balaram also has gopis. He has a different set of gopis, okay, who are dedicated to him. Okay. So that is Lord Balaram's gopis. So then he performs Ras Leela with them. So one day he was taking the beverage called Varuni. Varuni is a beverage, not to be misunderstood as an intoxicant. It's not an intoxicant. It's a divine beverage that is very favorite of Lord Balaram. Okay. So he took Varuni and he was intoxicated, and he was with all these gopis, right? And he called Yamuna. He said, Yamuna, come here nearby. Okay, we want to sport in the Yamuna water. Then Yamuna did not come. Then do you know what he did, Lord Balaram? Any guesses? Okay, let
He
me ask.
dragged it with the help of his plow.
Yeah. So yeah, what is the weapon of Lord Balaram?
Hull. No?
Hull.
Plow, Prabhuji.
Plow. Right? His weapon is plow. Okay, and what kind of dress he wears? Which color? Krishna wears yellow.
Blue color.
Blue color dress, right? And what is the complexion of his skin?
Fair.
God. Wow. Fair.
Krishna is dark and he is fair, white. Okay, that is Lord Balaram, right? So what happens? Yamuna, she doesn't come. So then he forces her and he pulls with the plow. Then Yamuna will actually do prayers to Lord Balaram. Okay, there's wonderful prayers where Yamuna says that, "Oh my dear Lord, you are the supreme personality of Godhead. Please forgive me for my impudence that I did not listen to you." There's one more pastime I'll tell you very quickly. So this is a pastime of Lord Sri Krishna's son called Samba. Krishna had many sons. Samba is a little mischievous son. This Samba, what he did, he went to Hastinapura, and Duryodhana had put Swayamvara for his daughter. Uttara Kumara. Oh, I forgot her name.
Lakshmana.
Lakshmana Devi, correct. Lakshmana Devi. So so her Swayamvara was there. So this Samba, he entered inside the Swayamvara Sabha and he directly kidnapped Lakshmana and he went in the chariot and he ran off from that place. So all the Kauravas were very surprised that how dare this Samba does like that. And then they all start to chase him and they challenge him. They say, "Why are you running? Why don't you fight?" Then he stops. Then they start fighting and starts to defeat everybody. But then they see that he's very strong, Samba. So what they do is the multiple people, all the Atirathis, Bhishma and Duryodhana, all the powerful Maharathis, they all together, they do a combined attack. Actually, it is not correct. It's illegal to do combined attack. Only one person should attack another as per the rules of warfare. But they all do combined attack and finally they arrest Samba with great difficulty. They arrest him and they keep him. And Lord Balaram gets to know. Right? Lord Balaram gets to know. So now there's a meeting, emergency meeting that happens. And then everybody is sitting there. And now, like, what is the reaction? Everybody is speaking. Now, what should we do? The Yadavas are discussing. What should we do? Just imagine. So what do you think they'll be saying? All the Yadavas, right? Any guesses? What will they say now? Samba arrested by the Kauravas. So the Yadavas say, "Come, let us take an army and let us fight and finish off these guys, Kauravas. Let us wipe them out. How dare they attack our boy?" Right? And Lord Balaram says, no, let's not fight. Why should we fight? Okay, this is Kali Yuga already. It's not a good time. I mean, everybody is already in a fighting spirit here. Let's be sober. Let's think calmly. Let's do one thing. They are our relatives, right? Kunti Maharani is a relative of Lord Krishna and Balaram, right? She is the maternal aunt of Krishna and Balaram. So we have given in marriage to Pandu Maharaj. So we are relatives. So let's not become angry. Let's just go and do a marriage proposal. Okay, whatever has happened, we'll go with a marriage proposal. So instead of taking an army, they go with a marriage proposal and Lord Balaram goes to the banks of he goes to Hastinapura. And then he's in the outskirts of Hastinapura in a guest house. So the Kauravas come very nicely and they respectfully worship Balaram and they nicely speak about him. Then Balaram says, "Okay, fine, thank you for the reception. The thing is, our boy, he has kidnapped your girl in the Swayamvara. It is normal for Kshatriyas to do this. And but what is frustrating and upsetting is that you have arrested him by breaking the rules of warfare. Multiple people captured him at once. It's actually very disturbing for us, but it's okay, fine. Whatever has happened. Now it's my order that you marry these two people. That's our order, and we will take Lakshmana home." So, and then at that point of time, can you guess what the Kauravas said? What did the Kauravas say? Right? Anybody guess? Did they
Let's have a
agree?
war.
War, okay. What else? Did they agree or disagree?
Disagree, Prabhuji.
They disagreed and they had a war.
Yeah. If they would have disagreed, it would have been fine. But they did not only disagree, they started to insult Lord Sri Krishna first. Then what happens? They started to insult Lord Sri Krishna, saying that you people have become so mad that you are thinking that you are our match, that you can marry our daughter. What do you think about yourself? Huh? First of all, we are the kings of the entire Bharatavarsha, Aryavarta. And you people are like a small kings there. And just because you are our relatives, we have given you permission to use the royal symbols like Simhasana. And how dare you people are using it? That Lord Krishna is sitting on Simhasana and using all the royal symbols like the white umbrella, etc. That you are actually, we plan to snatch all of that from you. You don't deserve all of that. So, can you imagine what happens next? So, what happens to
What?
Lord Balaram then next? Right? So, Lord Balaram, what is his reaction then? Right? So, Lord Balaram becomes extremely angry because they're directly insulting Krishna. Right? And then he says that you people are saying that the royal symbol should not be used by Krishna. Is that what you're saying? Krishna is the husband of goddess of fortune. He's the original expansion of Mahavishnu. From him comes Mahavishnu. All the universes are coming from him. And you are saying that he cannot sit on a throne. Right? How dare you say that? Right? And he says, do you even know that we have gone to the planet of the demigods, right? Svargaloka, and we snatched their assembly called Sudharma. There is an assembly of Svargaloka. We snatched it and we brought it down here. It's right now there with us. And we fought war with all the people of Svargaloka. All the demigods fought along with Krishna and they all got defeated. Parijata Vriksha war, right? Parijata Vriksha, Krishna plucked it. Krishna plucked once. Krishna and Satyabhama went to Svargaloka. And Satyabhama said, I want this flower. Then he said, why only the flower? I'll give you the entire tree. And he plucked the tree. Then Indra's wife was upset, Sachi Devi. And she told to Indra, how can he pluck like that without her permission? Then Indra said, why are you plucking our trees from Nandanavan? Said, my wife said, that's why I have plucked. Then he said, my wife said, I will not allow you. Let us fight. Then they fought. And then all the demigods came. All of them got defeated in front of Lord Krishna. And Lord Krishna even took off all that Sudharma Sabha also and he came. Said, that is Yadavas. What do you think of us? You are saying we cannot use the royal symbols. Now I will tell you what I will do. See what I will do. He says, and no war, nothing. He just takes his plow and he puts it inside that Hastinapura and he lifts the Hastinapura and everything starts to shake. And he drags it inside Ganga. Okay. Says, now today I'm going to eliminate your Hastinapura kingdom, which you are very proud about. That you are Kauravas, you have Hastinapura. No war, nothing. I'll just lift the entire Hastinapura and put it inside the water. And none of you will remain, none of your Hastinapura, none of your palace, everything will be finished. Right? So like that, he was about to do then everybody came to their senses and they started to worship. Duryodhana started to worship Lord Balaram and saying that you are the supreme personality of Godhead. You are the Adishesha, Ananta Shesha upon which all the universes are resting. So kindly forgive us like that. You see? That's how there are so many wonderful pastimes of Balaram like that. So Balaram is like that, and Krishna Lila, he becomes very extremely angry, right? And then what happened in the Chaitanya Lila? Let us just try to understand that. Okay. So when he came, Balaram, when he came along with Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, let us see what happens. Yeah. When he came as Nityananda Prabhu, Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he started the incarnation. The purpose of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's incarnation is for distributing Krishna Prema. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord incarnates every yuga, right? Paritranaya sadhunam vinachaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. In Kali Yuga, he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But what is the weapon of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Did he kill anybody?
Harinam.
Yeah. Harinam Sankirtana is the weapon of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what does he kill?
Ignorance.
He kills the demoniac propensities within us. So there is a demoniac propensity within us that we have lost faith in God. We say there is no God. God is a farce. There is nothing called God. This is the demoniac kind of a mentality that we have. So with the help of this sword called Harinam Sankirtana, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is destroying ignorance. He's destroying all that demoniac kind of mentality among all the living entities, and he's giving Krishna Prema. The rarest gift for a human life is to get the love of Krishna. He's giving it directly without even seeing whether a person is qualified or not. So when Lord Chaitanya, he was doing a Sankirtana movement, he gave instructions to Lord Nityananda Prabhu and Haridas Thakur. He told to Lord Nityananda that Nityananda, you just go and go to every house and speak about the chanting of the holy names of Krishna. The Nityananda Prabhu, who is Balaram, right? We have seen his attitude, how he becomes very angry also, right? He went to each and every house. And how was he preaching? Any guesses? How was he preaching? Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So Lord Nityananda Prabhu used to knock each and every door. Okay. And when the doors used to be opening early morning, he'll go to every house. He will knock the doors. And when somebody opens the door, no, they will not find anybody. Lord Nityananda Prabhu will be at the feet. He'll be falling at the feet and he will be requesting, my dear sir, I declare that if you chant Hare Krishna, if you chant the names of Krishna, I will become your servant eternally. So therefore, it is my request to you that you please chant the names of Krishna. So until you are going to chant, I am not going to leave your feet. Like that, he is preaching. This should be the mood of preaching. So Nityananda Prabhu, just see how he is serving. So in whatever incarnation he comes, he serves Lord Sri Krishna. You see, he's serving Lord Sri. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu incarnation is to distribute this Krishna consciousness. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gauratvishe Namaha. So it is for distributing the Krishna Prema, love of Krishna is distributing. So the way of distribution is like this. Nityananda Prabhu is distributing. Right? So Nityananda Prabhu, he's dancing. Right? He's dancing. There's a very beautiful song also. Nadiya Godrume Nityananda Mahajan. Paniyate Namahate Jive Ratara. Very beautiful song. Right? So maybe I'll play the song a little bit later. So Nityananda Prabhu is like that. He's going to everybody and he's begging. And sometimes he's preaching even to drunkards, fallen people, everybody. Like that. One day he saw two drunkards, Jagai and Madai. Very, very, very fallen people. Very dangerous also. Okay, they're very dangerous, fallen, most sinful. Then he thought, if I can preach to these two sinful people, if I can convert these two people into devotees, these most fallen people, then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will be glorified. So let me do this. So he took the risk and he started to preach to them that please don't drink like this, come and chant. Then they started chasing Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu is Avaduta. Avaduta means sometimes he is also swimming in the river and along with the crocodiles also. Right? He does something, nobody can understand what he does. So Haridas Thakur is running. He's getting scared of all the activities of Nityananda Prabhu. Right? So that's how he is doing. And then Jagai Madai chased him off. Haridas Thakur and Nityananda Prabhu. Again, after a couple of days, he came again, Nityananda Prabhu, and he started preaching to them that, why are you doing like this? Please chant the names of Krishna. Krishna is the dearmost person for you. You have forgotten. Krishna is your dearmost friend. He is your father. He is your mother. How have you forgotten? Then he said, what are you telling us? Then he took one pot of wine and mud pot and broke on the head of Nityananda Prabhu. He just broke on the head of, broke that pot, mud pot. right? So then Nityananda Prabhu's head was bleeding. But Nityananda Prabhu did not get angry. So is Balaram. Balaram did not get angry. He did not get angry. You see? And then he's telling, and then immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. And then he saw that who has done this to Nityananda? Then I will kill them now with my Sudarshana. And he brought out Sudarshan Chakra and he was about to kill them. Jagai and Madai. Then Nityananda Prabhu, he caught the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he said, look, my bleeding has stopped. It's not bleeding now. So I request you to please forgive them and give them Krishna Prema. And because Nityananda Prabhu recommended to give Krishna Prema to this Jagai and Madai, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately gave Krishna Prema to both of them. Okay, type Hari Bol in the chat. So Hari Bol. So because Nityananda Prabhu has recommended, because Lord Balaram has recommended, Krishna gives Krishna Prema to us. Otherwise it is not possible. Okay. So that is the beauty. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately gave Krishna Prema to Jagai and Madai. The most sinful people also he has given. You see, that is the beauty. That is why we have to follow the Guru Tattva. We have to follow Balaram. We have to worship Lord Balaram. Right? So, and when Nityananda Prabhu is worshipped, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu becomes very pleased. He becomes very pleased. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself will be sitting and he'll be, he'll be doing seva of Nityananda Prabhu like that. So that's what we have to understand, that wonderful pastimes of Lord Krishna and Lord Balaram. So this Krishna and Balaram have come as sons of Devaki, right? So Devaki and Rohini Devi. So the pastime, how it happened was like, first of all, who came? Balaram or Krishna? Inside the womb of Devaki, who came first? Who came first?
Balaram.
Balaram.
Balaram came first, right? So he comes first. Then he is purifying the womb. After he has come, he's doing a service. So he's like a service. He's always in the mood of service. So he comes first. And then he is transferred from the stomach or from the womb of Devaki Devi to Rohini Devi's womb. That's why he's also called as Sankarshana. Sankarshana means transfer. Transfer from one womb to another. That's what has happened. And then next comes Lord Shri Krishna. Next comes Lord Shri Krishna. Then the birth of Lord Shri Krishna happened. Right? So that is how Lord Balaram was serving Lord Shri Krishna. Okay. And there are many more beautiful pastimes like the pastime of Dhenukasura, the pastime of Pralambasura, and the pastime of Lord Balaram killing Rukmi. Rukmi is the elder brother of Rukmini. Elder brother of Rukmini. So Lord Balaram killed that Rukmi. And there is another beautiful pastime where Lord Balarama kills Dvivida gorilla. There is one gorilla called as Dvivida. Okay, and that's also a very wonderful pastime where he killed. And then there is another pastime where Lord Balaram, he kills Balvala, and then he also kills one sage, Suta. Did you know this pastime? Did you know this pastime, everyone? What happened? Lord Balaram killed Suta, who was giving Puranas. Heard that pastime, anybody? Yes, no?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, I'll tell you very interesting pastime. Very interesting pastime. So what happens one day, Suta, right? Romaharshana Suta. Romaharshana Suta is a student of Vyasadeva, right? Vyasadeva had many disciples, and to each of the disciples, he has given each of the Vedas. For Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda, Atharvaveda. For Puranas, his student was Romaharshana Suta. Okay. And this Suta is expert in Puranas. So one day what happened was this Lord Balaram, he came for a purpose to the Naimisharanya. Okay. So he came to a Naimisharanya for some purpose. Okay, so he came to Naimisharanya. So at that time, what happened was, when he entered inside the assembly of that Purana Sabha, that Puranas were being discussed by Roma Harshana Sutta. He was telling Purana, he was the speaker. You know, right? Sutta Goswami is the speaker, and the Shaunaka and the sages are the questioners. Shaunaka and sages are sitting and they're asking questions, and Sutta Goswami is answering. Right? And as soon as Lord Balaram entered, then what happened? Everybody stood up. Everybody stood up and everybody paid obeisances. Everybody paid obeisances to Lord Balaram. But then what happened was, this Roma Archana Sutta, he did not get up. Roma Archana Sutta, he did not get up. Right? Then what happened? Then what happened? Then Lord Balaram, he just took one kusha grass. He just took one kusha grass. Actually, Roma Archana Sutta, he should have stood up. So there's of course there's a little bit of controversy here. We have to understand it in perspective. Some people say, who are not really in a devotional line, they say that Roma Harshana Sutta should not have to, he doesn't have to stand up because he's the speaker of Puranas. Right? But the thing is, the rule is, when the Guru comes, you should stand up. That is the rule. So just like, I'll tell you one example. Once His Grace Radhesham Prabhu was giving a class. Okay. And his spiritual master, Radhanath Swami Maharaj, had come. Okay. His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj had come. And he came very silently and he sat down in the class. Radhesham Prabhu was giving the class. And he saw that his spiritual master is sitting in the class. Right? Now what should he do? What should the disciple do? Anybody can say. Should continue the class? What should he do? What should the disciple do when the Guru is sitting?
He should acknowledge and pay obeisances and then continue.
Yeah. First he should stand up and first he should pay obeisances. And he should take the permission also to continue. It's not even continue actually. If the Guru says you continue, then he should continue. Otherwise he should stop. So he jumped immediately from his seat actually. He was shocked that he jumped from the seat actually. And then he paid obeisances. Right? So this is the correct mood. So when Lord Balaram had come, everybody stood up. All the great rishis, everybody stood up. But Roma Harshana Sutta did not stand up. Okay. So Roma Harshana Sutta did not stand up there. So then Lord Balarama, he took the tip of the blade of kusha grass and he touched Roma Harshana. And because it was an offense towards Lord Balaram. And then the head of the Roma Harshana Sutta fell down there. Right? And all the assembled sages, they were very shocked. And then they said, something very interesting happens there. And then everybody started saying that, how is it possible that this has happened? That because they say that actually, dear Lord, we have given him blessings that he will live long. Roma Harshana Sutta, we all the sages have given blessings that he will live long. But you have actually killed him. Now what we should do? We have promised him long life. And he is a Brahmana also. Right? And then he says that you are the Lord of all the mystic powers. You do not get any karma. But still, just for the sake of the entire, for setting an example, you just go on a pilgrimage. They suggest that for setting an example that Brahmana Hatya is not good, you should just set an example, go on a pilgrimage. For the atonement, you have to take up the atonement, even though it's not necessary that he has to take atonement. Right? So like that. So then the Supreme Lord Balarama said, don't worry, no problem. Roma Harchana Sutta is dead, no problem. His son is there, Ugrashrava. I'm going to make this Ugrashrava as the speaker of the Puranas. And I'm giving him long life, strong senses and stamina. So this Ugrashrava is the one who has actually spoken Srimad Bhagavatam. So then he blessed to Ugrashrava. And then he told to the sages, tell me, what can I do for you? The sages said, can you please kill one demon called Balvala? He's very much troubling us. We are trying to do fire sacrifices, but he comes and disturbs our fire sacrifice. So please kill that sinful demon. And after that, for 12 months, you go on a yatra, tirtha yatra, and come back. Then you will be purified. Like that, he says. So like that, Lord Balaram, he says, okay, I shall do like that. And he goes and kills Balvala. He goes on a yatra and he comes back. By the time he comes back from the yatra, tirtha yatra, Kurukshetra war is over. Entire Kurukshetra war is over. Okay. Because the thing is, Lord Balaram, he had to take a stand. He has to be either fighting on the side of Pandavas or the Kauravas. Right? Pandavas or Kauravas. But the problem is, Duryodhana is the student of Lord Balaram. Okay, so now we may feel, how is it possible that Duryodhana is a student of Lord Balaram? Now is again, there is some interesting things which you may not be knowing. That actually Duryodhana is the Nitya Parshada of Lord Balarama. He's just doing some kind of a drama, okay, as a very envious person. But actually he is a Nitya Parshada of Balaram. So he is actually the student, he learns club from Balaram. He's very favorite student of Lord Balaram, right? So then this Duryodhana, so if Balaram has to support, Balaram has to fight on the side of Kauravas, and Krishna is on the side of Pandavas. Then they have to fight. So he did not like that idea. So Lord Krishna said, I shall not fight. And Lord Balaram said, I will go on pilgrimage. And that's how it became. And then Lord Balaram went on pilgrimage and he came back. And the day when he came back, you know what was the scene that was going on? Which part of Kurukshetra? Any guesses? When he came back.
I mean, Duryodhana and Bhima fighting.
Yeah. Duryodhana and Bhima are fighting. Right? Duryodhana and Bhima are fighting and Krishna is standing there. Right? Krishna is standing there. Duryodhana and Bhima, very, very difficult war because both of them are very powerful. Both of them are expert in, this fighting with the mace, wrestling. Very expert. One of them is trained by Balram himself. And Bhima himself is so powerful. Krishna is on the side of Bhima. Krishna wants that Bhima win. Right? So then at that time, Lord Balaram comes and he tells to Krishna, to Duryodhana and Bhima, stop the war. Please stop the war. Don't fight. Don't fight. But they're not in a mood to listen. They're not in a mood to listen. And then they continue fighting. So then Lord Balaram thinks that nobody can stop providence. So jo hona hi hai. There is no use of telling these people. Right? So they're anyways going, whatever has to happen will happen. And then he will just leave that place. Right? And then what happens? Lord Krishna gives an indication that there is a weakness for Duryodhana. What is that weakness? Anybody knows? Weakness of
Thigh. If it's thigh, there only will die.
On the thighs, if you hit him, actually you're not supposed to hit on the thighs. Right? But Krishna indicates, and then Bhima, he hits on the thighs of Duryodhana, and Duryodhana falls down. Duryodhana is fall down. And after seeing that, Krishna doesn't become happy. Krishna feels very sad that this happened to Duryodhana because Duryodhana was a favorite student of Balaram. He feels bad that this happened. And then they leave that place. So that's what happens. Okay. So these are some of the wonderful pastimes of Lord Balaram. So to summarize, let's just do a quick summary. We did some pastimes, some many more pastimes. We'll not be able to do all of them. But let's just summarize. So we saw that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead and Balaram is his first expansion. From there Chaturvyuha comes. Again, second Chaturvyuha from Sankarsana. Again, Mahavishnu comes and all the universes come. And from each of that universe, Kshirodakashaya Vishnu comes. We are staying in one of these universes. So that is Lord Balaram. So there's a very beautiful verse in Chaitanya Charitamrita which says that Lord Balaram, see, is here beyond the spiritual worlds. Material worlds are here. The demigods are here in the material universe. They are not belonging to the spiritual world. So if Lord Balaram, who is the expansion of Lord Sri Krishna, direct expansion of Lord Sri Krishna, he is the servant of Lord Sri Krishna. Then who is not a servant of Lord Sri Krishna? Is there anybody in this entire creation who is an exception, who is not a servant of Krishna? Jivera Swarupahai Nityera Krishna Das. If Balram himself is the servant of Krishna, then who else is not a servant of Krishna? Everybody is a servant of Krishna. So this is Balaram. Balaram is the source or origin of even Mahavishnu. That is Lord Balaram. That we have to understand. And we see that multiple incarnations, how Balaram came and served him. When he's coming as Lord Vishnu, as Anantashesha, when he came as Rama, as Lakshmana, when he came as Krishna, as Balaram, when he came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came as Nityananda Prabhu. Every time he's assisting in the same mood of the Lord. Whatever is the mood of the Lord, in the similar mood, in alignment with Lord's mood, he does the pastime. Okay? How he's serving Lord Krishna, the Shantarasa, the neutral, as Vrindavana, articles of worship and Mridangam, servitude, massaging the lotus feet of Krishna, friendship by playing with Krishna, parenthood, taking as an elder brother, right? He's like elder brother. And as an conjugal lover as Ananga Manjari, right? And we saw that if we worship Lord Balaram, Krishna becomes very pleased because, and we saw the pastime of Panihati pastime, Nityananda Prabhu's pastime, where Raghunath Das Goswami surrenders to Nityananda Prabhu and then he gets Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So to get Krishna, we have to surrender to Guru. We have to surrender to Balaram to get Krishna. So both of them are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but Lord Balaram is in the mood of serving, Krishna is in the mood of getting served. Tattva of Balaram is Guru Tattva, right? So Guru serves Krishna and engages his disciples in the service of Krishna, right? And we saw multiple pastimes like Yamuna and killing of Romaharshana Sutta and the pastime of Samba. Oh, sorry. What's her name? What's Duryodhana's daughter's name?
Lakshmana.
Lakshmana, thank you. Yeah. So we saw that. We saw the pastime of Yamuna and we saw all these pastimes, right? And we saw Krishna eating mud. So some pastimes we saw. There are many more pastimes. We don't have time for that. Okay. So his weapon is a plow and dress is blue and complexion is white. So maybe in conclusion, we should say one more point. We can't miss this. The conclusion in Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra Mai, who is Balaram?
Baldev.
Yeah. Lord Jagannath, Lord Baladev, and Lord Subhadra. Okay, we'll just take a darshan of we'll just take some darshan of Lord now from the ISKCON Mayapur, and then we will see one nice song and then we will stop. Okay, so let me just show you. Let me share my screen. Yeah. So are you able to hear? Okay, let's just see this.
जगन्नाथ मंदिर राजापुर का एक छोटे से गांव गंगा जी में स्नान करते हो
Lord Jagannath, Lord Baladev,
beautiful new temple
Lord. Yeah, this is Jagannath, Baldev, and Subhadra. So Lord Balaram is here, right? Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra Mai ki jai. So this is one thing, and there is another song, very beautiful song. of Nadiya Godrume Nityananda Mahajan. We'll just hear this song and we'll end it. This is a one nice song, which is performed by very beautifully performed by Mayapur devotees. We'll hear to this. We'll just close with this. After this song, we'll close. Okay? Hare Krishna.
In the land of Nadia, on the island of Godruma, the magnanimous Lord Nityananda has opened up the marketplace of the holy name, meant for the deliverance of all fallen souls. Nadia, Nadia Godrume Nityananda Mahajan, Patiya Chena Mahata Divedakara. Nadia, Nadia Godrume Nityananda Mahajan, Patiya Chena Mahata Divedakara.
Nadia, Nadia Godrume Nityananda Mahajan, Patiya Chena Mahata Jivarakara.
Nadia, Nadia Godrume Nityananda Mahajan, Patiya Chena Mahata Jivarakara.
O people of faith, O people of faith, Lord Nityananda has opened up the marketplace of the holy name, meant for the deliverance of all fallen souls. Shraddhavana jana hai, Shraddhavana jana,
Shraddhavana jana hai, Shraddhavana jana.
Shraddhavana jana hai, Shraddhavana jana.
Patiya Chena Mahata Jivarakara.
Patiya Chena Mahata Jivarakara. Shraddhavana jana hai, Shraddhavana jana. Patiya Chena Mahata Jivarakara. My dearest brothers, please chant this holy name of the Lord with us. It is truly the most blissful experience. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. By the order of Lord Gauranga, O brothers, I beg these three requests of you. Chant Krishna, worship Krishna, and teach others about Krishna. Prabhu Ragyai Bhai Magiye Bika,
Prabhu Ragyai Bhai Magiye Bika,
Prabhu Ragyai Bhai Magiye Bika. Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Har Koro Krishna Shikha.
Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna Shikha.
Prabhu Ragyai Bhai Magiye Bika,
Bolo Krishna, Bhajo Krishna, Koro Krishna Shikha. Nadia Godrume Nityananda Mahajan, Patiya Chena Mahata Jivarakara.
Being careful to remain free of offenses. Just take the holy name of Lord Krishna. Krishna is your mother. Krishna is your father.
And Krishna is the treasure of your life.
अपराधा शून्य होय लोह कृष्ण नाम
अपराधा शून्य होय लोह कृष्ण नाम
अपराधा शून्य होय लोह कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण माता
कृष्ण पिता
कृष्ण धन प्राण
कृष्ण माता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण धन प्राण अपराधा शून्य होय लोह कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण माता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण धन प्राण
नादिया
नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन भारतीय चेना महता जीवेर करा Giving up all the simple activities, carry on with your worldly duties, only in relation to Lord Krishna. The showing of compassion to other souls by loudly chanting the holy names of Krishna is the essence of all forms of religion. Krishna rasam sara karo chari anachar Krishna rasam sara karo chari anachar कृष्ण रसम सारा करो छाड़ी अनाचार जीवे गया कृष्ण नाम सर्व धर्म सार जीवे गया कृष्ण नाम सर्व धर्म सार कृष्ण रसम सारा करो छाड़ी अनाचार जीवे गया कृष्ण नाम सर्व धर्म सार नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन चेना महता जीवेर कारण नादिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजन भारतीय चेना महता जीवेर कारण भारतीय चेना महता जीवेर कारण भारतीय चेना महता जीवेर कारण जीवेर कारण जीवेर कारण Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol, 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 Hari Vyasa Puja.
Hare Krishna. All right. So I hope you liked that video. Hare Krishna. It was Nadia Godru mein Nityananda Mahajan. So okay, so let's stop here. So anybody wants to share any realizations? What did you learn today? Hare Krishna. Let's quickly go through one by one and finish. Yes, Nitya Mataji, Kalyani Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, the Guru Tattva is what I was very conspicuously, it's conspicuously struck my mind, and I will remember that.
Okay.
I'll try not to forget it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mataji. Indra Haridas Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanvat
Yes.
Pranam Prabhuji.
Dhanvat
One thing I
Pranam.
noticed is Prabhuji, even in the Krishna book also and everywhere, even in Srimad Bhagavatam or nowhere, there is nothing much about Balaram Prabhuji. Even in Krishna book also, it is all about Krishna, more about Krishna only. So today's class was like enlightening about Balram actually. So it was nice, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for the class, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Okay. Naresh Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Today I didn't attend the class fully. I am
No,
at temple.
no worries.
Hello.
Yes, no problem. Thank you for joining.
Okay. And then here one Guruji came last, so he was talking.
Okay. What did you say?
Today's his topic also about the Balaram, because it's Balaram Purnima, right?
Right.
So he said you need the mercy of Balaram for you to attain Krishna consciousness, because he is the Guru. Hello.
Yes. Carry on.
Okay.
We are hearing.
At the same time, the mercy will be there, and then he told that you put the efforts, the effort that you are putting into Krishna consciousness, that will attract the Guru's mercy by itself. That is one of the point that I heard here.
Wonderful point. Thank you for sharing that with us. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Yes, Swayam Prabha Mataji. Hare Krishna. Yes. Suresh Prabhu, what's your takeaway? Okay, Gangaya Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I also came late because I from temple I came.
No worries.
Joined. But however, I very much because of this so much Balarama's in Vishnu. Vishnu means he was so many Vishnu Avatara. He was what you call that? Forgotten. Vishnu Avatara means Avatara, Rama Avatara, then Krishna Avatara. So many all these things. The association. He was as a Lakshmana, as a Balarama, and then Nityananda Prabhu, all these things. I think Prabhuji, all this always, but earlier only Radha is the scheme to meet Krishna or to achieve the Krishna. But Balarama, nowhere earlier it was not so much, but I impressed now. The only Balarama, if they worship, is only they give the darshan of the devotee as a devotee to Krishna means. So that's why the very much impressed the Balarama. But all in incarnations, Balarama is serving Krishna in our respect. So much impression. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Very much.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, devotees. Komala Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, then with pranams to you. Prabhuji, yes, got to understand that, yes, Supreme the Lord Balaram himself is also the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And like all the other devotees, like, we have to go through the devotees. So the Dasya Rasa of, that is what I liked. And yes, Prabhuji, worshipping him is the easiest way to achieve Krishna. So that